Today is the day I've been waiting for 9 long months. I'm gonna harvest my garlic. Planted this garlic on September 29th of 2020. Today is July 6th of 2021. It has been 9 long months of waiting through the fall, through the cold winter, snow, spring, and now it's a really hot, humid day. And I'm gonna pull up this garlic. I have 2 varieties growing in my garden. I have the Music hardneck garlic variety and the white German hardneck variety. I purchased the cloves last year for the Music variety off of the Baker Creek website. The white German I got from a local farmer and had leftover cloves, so I went ahead and planted those too. I've got a mix of garlics that are browning. The bottom leaves are browning. Some of them in here though, like super brown and crispy. I have been debating back and forth for the last several weeks. Is it time to pull them up yet? Is it time to pull them up yet? Should I wait? Should I wait? And I could probably wait a little bit longer, but I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up. I have a couple days off of work and I just want to get my garden cleaned up in this time and start getting some other things put in here. Start to think about what I'm gonna do for my fall garden, which is crazy because I feel like we just put in this summer garden and now it's time to start thinking about fall already. So when your garlic starts to dry up, the tips of it start to dry up, and I've heard some mixed reports on wait till the bottom 3 leaves are dry before pulling it. I've heard wait till the bottom 2. Some people don't even wait that long, and just, you know, when the tops start yellowing. So definitely, you know, do some research on it. I've been waiting to see that at least the bottom 2 are yellowing, which I have that in pretty much most cases on these. I also have a patch of oats that grew in here. So just ignore those. Those aren't part of this video. They just volunteered along with the garlic. Pretty much everything in this bed is the Music variety. I did do a couple test bulbs that I pulled a few weeks ago, and those tasted good. They seemed ready a few weeks ago, but I just left them. And then over on this side is the white German, which a lot of these don't seem quite as far along in the yellowing stage, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them up too and see what we get. These white Germans are also smaller stalks compared to the Music. And then I did cut off my garlic scapes a few weeks ago, but I missed a few. This is one of them that I missed. So here is a garlic scape that was left, and it is starting to blossom and turn into a flower. You can see kind of what that looks like. There's another one on this side. But time to harvest the garlic. So let the great garlic harvest of 2021 get going. We're up so far, and these are nice looking bulbs. These are good size. The cloves are clove shaped. This white German variety, it's supposed to have like pink streaking on it, purple like flesh wrappers. Ah! Oh crap. I pulled the one that has the flower on it. Pretty messed up. I was gonna leave this one that had the flower growing on it to let it bloom. And looking at my camera instead of looking at what I was doing, I pulled up this clove. I guess it's a good opportunity. So because I left this garlic scape, it grew into a flower, and if, you know, by leaving these, it puts more energy into growing a flower than it does into a big bulb. And this is how big this bulb is. It's actually pretty small. This is massive. So this is one of the music varieties. This is huge, huge, huge clove. My goodness, it's beautiful. And this is the same variety. And look at the size difference. I mean, this is just giant compared to this. So because I clipped off the garlic scape a month or so ago, a lot of the last finishing up of this garlic, all that energy went into this bulb. And this one went into a flower. So just look at that size difference. That's pretty cool. So while I did not mean to pull this one up, still really great opportunity to show comparison here. And oh my gosh, this is huge. This is so big. This is regular old hardneck garlic. Amazing. I love picking up any type of harvest like potatoes or carrots, turnips, anything that grows deep in the ground and you harvest the root out of it. Garlic is no exception. I think it's just so fun. It's like a treasure hunt. It's like super satisfying to see what has been growing underground for all these months, and then you can finally pick it and like just marvel at how cool and big it is. A lot more to go. Ugh. I'm also going ahead and harvesting my garlic now because we've had a lot of rain this year. Actually starting to sprinkle just now, and there was no rain in the forecast. Since it's been so rainy, I've been wanting the soil to dry out a little bit before I came in here and harvested. So we've had 2 or 3 days of no rain, so that's why I decided today to go ahead and harvest, because starting tomorrow and then the whole next week there is like 60 to 70% chance of rain every single day showing up in the forecast. Wanted to harvest my garlic when it wasn't rainy, so that way I didn't have as much mud and all of that to deal with. I do have a pretty loose draining soil as it is. It's very like a sandy loam, so it doesn't get really wet anyways. These little garlics, these smaller ones, these are cloves that I would use up first in the kitchen. And anything with a larger, much larger head, I would save and use that for my replanting of garlic in the fall. Oh my gosh, so much garlic. I have this bed here all cleaned up, garlic pulled and ready. Ta-da! Just counted 62 heads of garlic here, excited. And this is the white German variety. And I have it laying on top of, it's my compost pile, on this piece of lattice fencing for right now. The rain is coming, and so I need to pause and wait till that passes before I get into this one with the music garlic here. Like, look how the size difference. This is one of the music garlic compared to the white German. Huge size difference. So the rain has passed. I am back out here, gonna get started on harvesting the rest of my garlic. And it got even more humid, so I'm gonna try and get this done hopefully quick and be able to get back into some shade. So these couple bulbs that I had down at the very end were actually garlic cloves that I had sprouted in my kitchen. I purchased them from the grocery store. Nothing really special about them other than they were from the grocery store. These ones are the most dried up out of all of them. They are completely brown and dried. I should actually pull these up a long time ago. And they are actually starting to split apart, the cloves. Some of them are moldy. So that's a good indicator, reminder that don't let them get this far in the ground. They start to get kind of yucky. I'll still try and save them and use what I can of these, but pretty damp. Quite as nice as all the others I've got growing. looks like that 9 months of waiting is over. Nice looking garlic though. Very nice. All of the garlic is pulled up. Looks good, and I have to get it into a place to cure. So your garlic needs a place to dry out so that it can get that papery outside. You go to the grocery store and you buy garlic. It's got that nice papery texture on the outside like an onion. It doesn't just happen. It needs to have a chance to dry out, and that's called curing. So both onions and garlic need that process, that drying out process. And so you have to keep them in a dry, not humid location, not a place where it's gonna get rained on, so that it can fully dry out. And it takes a couple weeks for that to happen. And the curing process also helps you keep it longer for storage. So I like my garlic to last through the winter and into next year. So I wanna make sure I do a good job curing it and letting it fully dry out in a place where it's safe to do so. I'll probably be setting them out in either my basement or in our barn garage over there, or a shady spot. But I'm thinking I'm gonna try using these lattice fences and poking the bulbs through there. That way I can just kind of carry it around until I find the place that suits my need. So I'm gonna try that and see what happens. Maybe it'll be a fail, I don't know. I'm willing to try things out though and experiment.